It was difficult to prepare because it was an early morning game. I mean, I don't know if it would have helped or not, but we hadn't really seen anything like that, what they do, pressing the whole game and just kind of getting up and down and making you play fast. And I thought the start of the game was, we started off kind of slow. So it was a tough game to match up. We just could not match up with them. And then go to Central Michigan, and I thought we played good at times. We were a little bit inconsistent. I think we had a 14-point lead in the second, and then in third quarter, we just kind of let them get back in the game and stuff like that. So it was kind of up and down. And then, we hit a big shot at the end, but, hey, it's a win. Didn't play great, but we got to win.
I understand that what the game was and everything, but just winning that way, even if you didn't play well, what can that do for you?
I think a lot, because I was telling them that this morning, the kids this morning, that I like to be up by 2 and play defense and make stops. That's kind of what we like. Our DNA is that. And it's very seldom that we, tied or whatever, and we finish off the game with a winning shot. It doesn't happen a lot for us. So to be able to do that, and to find the shot that we really, we've been talking about catching and shooting. We dribble a lot and dribble drive and all that, trying to get to the rim. But I thought, Tamia, that catch and shoot, Brandon made a great pass for her. I thought that was pretty, I think so. It brings some confidence. And Tamia's been shooting it better too. So hopefully it can carry over.
How big is that for her confidence level? Obviously, she had a good game, but then to have that moment too, how good is that for her, especially as you get down in the.
Yeah, no doubt. And you saw how if you looked at the play itself, how confident she was. I mean, she didn't hesitate at all. I know it was running out, but I thought, I think it brings confidence to what you're doing. And, we've been really confident in her for all year. It's just if she can get more consistent at what she's doing. And that's what helps. I think, you'll bring some confidence if they're able to see, some results and stuff.
And then outside of winning, what would you like to see the most out of your team within these last, handful of games?
I think the consistency of rebounding, man, we've been talking about it all year. We got to be able to keep people off the boards, especially the offensive boards. We really focus on that. We're not a great offensive rebounding team, but that doesn't bother me as much as we got to keep their offense, keeping them from getting offensive boards and stuff. I think that's a big thing, keeping the turnovers down, especially the live ball turnovers, where we can play 5-on-5 and have opportunity to guard. Those two things probably are big for us, and continue to be aggressive, both on the offensive and defensive side is going to be big for us.
So how close are you and your staff to, okay, I know we've done this and we've tried this and we've done it. This is where we are and this is what we're doing the rest of the way, or you're not quite there yet?
I think, on the offensive side, I think we're getting a little bit more comfortable that we can get, Jalen James in there, and Brandy's really healthy right now. I think those two things are going to be important. Yanair's concussion really kind of hurt us because we were trying to develop her to do a little bit more scoring on the inside because she's pretty elusive in certain ways. She's agile and stuff compared to the other post players. So we're kind of hoping when she went out, the return, we haven't seen the consistency that we thought we would be at this time. So, I think that's going to be the big deal. Can we do that? Can, Tamia and D-Rice handle the point? Can we play them together a little bit more? And, offensively, I think we're going to get better. I think always at the end of the year, that's kind of something that's big for us. And then the defensive side, we got to keep on putting pressure on the ball. And, it's kind of what we want to do, put pressure on the ball, try to turn people over to create some offense and stuff. So as we go, we'll see. This is going to be a big week for us. I mean, can we guard Georgia Southern? Can we slow them down? Can we turn them over? And you get a little bit more, I keep saying chemistry. These kids haven't really, the whole team hadn't been complete all year, so try to get some chemistry this week and the next couple of weeks and, going into the tournament.
What about Destiny physically? How did she come out of this road trip?
Not good, man. I tell you what, not as good as I thought. We didn't play her much on Saturday, and that was kind of like her choice. We trust how she feels and stuff, and we put her in, and you could just tell she was wanting to come out. Her knees kind of banged up a little bit, and a lot of it's going to be after she plays. She usually can play through it, but that Thursday, that Wednesday game was really, really tough on her. all the pressing, and we played her probably too many minutes and stuff. But it's a tough kid. She wants to play. She wants to win. This is her last year. But yeah, even today at practice, you got to pull her because she wants to get better and continue to, try to help her team, try to win.
The last 3 weeks, 6 games in the regular season, the schedule's favorable to you. You have a lot of teams that lower records, teams that you've already beaten, and you're avoiding the top of the league. Is it too early to start looking at any of that?
Yeah, I think so. I'm more concerned about us, because we still a little bit. I mean, even though everybody's available to play, we're still a little bit banged up, and so when that happens and we start to limit minutes and stuff like that, I don't know. I'm not as comfortable as, man, everybody's healthy. Hey, we're ready to roll through it. And then I would feel, and sometimes about matchups. Georgia Southern is usually a bad matchup for us. Now, last year we did a great job against them the first half and keeping them from scoring. So we'll see if we can handle that part of it. It's like you're right though. I mean, if any of the schedule is what we would want. Who we playing. And especially the ones at home and especially and on the road too.
What does Taryn Ward create for you?
Well, she's tough. Last year we did a great job on her. We focused on her going over there. I want to say we held them in the teens last year in that first half, maybe 18 or 19 points. Or it might have been less than that, 13. I can't remember exactly. We did a great job the first half, and it was because we were slowing her down. I mean, everything kind of goes through her. Now she's playing really, really good this year, and I think they rely on her a lot. So we're going to have to be able to guard her, maybe, double her up a little bit more and, trap her on the ball screens. And, their transition game has always been good. So that's going to be another thing. And I think we're getting better at that, the defensive transition. So, yeah, when you have a player like that, you got to focus a lot on them. Because, I mean, that's who's leading them in scoring. And, I mean, she's probably leading the conference in scoring.
Down this stretch, do you want Randy shooting more, or do you just let her shoot when she's comfortable? What's your approach?
I mean, you ask the best questions, man. That's the best question that I've heard all year. Is like we're on. I mean, when she's 3 for 4 from the 3-point line in the first half, that's not enough shots, And we're on her. I mean, she's hitting some. I mean, I think she's the best catch and shoot player in the conference. I'm not saying off the dribble, but catch and shoot, she really is good, and we want her to do that. And if you see it in the ULM game, if you go watch film on the ULM game, she caught and shot a lot. I think she had 11 shots or attempts at threes. That's what we want. We want her to shoot. I'd love her to have 15 attempts because she shoots it so well. Not really off the dribble, but catch and shoot three is her strength. And shoots free throws really good and all that. But yeah. We want the ball in her hands. We want her to try to get some shots. A lot of times, to me, it's just she's not comfortable. It seems to me that sometimes she has a hard time feeling comfortable, and you got to get over that. And I mean, you're the best shooter we have. You got to put more shots up. I agree with that, though. We've been we all take our turn talking to her about it. All the coaches and stuff, even the players. D. Rice is really good at it. And D. Rice not playing that much Saturday, she saw more of it. And like. Yeah, Brandon's got to shoot more, and we all agree with that.